I remember just being really scared at like 7 a.m. watching the trees flip back and forth.
We didn't have any water. We were going to creeks, getting buckets of water to flush out commodes with. Didn't have any food, no cleaning supplies, really no supplies at all. People didn't have access to those things.
I was really confused as to why so many people were evacuating, because from where I stand, everyone I know has nowhere else to go or couldn't afford to go anywhere else.
I had artists panicky, trying to look down to see if maybe their art could be salvaged or not.
So many things broke down all at once. We didn't expect to lose the internet, cell coverage, connections to highways, gas, cash, medicine, everything all at the same time.
Relationships is what it's all about. At that time, we wasn't even thinking about organizations. It was just about a relationship, and we was thinking about what organizations we needed that was ready, that we knew would be good partners. But it definitely started with relationship. Right.
When these things happen, because you have developed those relationships, people know who to call when they're in trouble. So even if you're not in trouble, you know who to call to figure out how to problem solve. So that was definitely beneficial.
It's all about networking, knowing people, knowing who you know, going back to them, making sure it happened. And I think it was a great success by all of us working together as one.
Throughout the entire maybe 3 months, 2 months, we received over 500 visitors who wanted to volunteer with us. And our staff, of course, were present throughout the entire time.
People were able to get what they needed and go, even gas, even insulin, toiletries, anything, literally. Down to fruit roll-ups. We had everything, fresh fruit, produce, hot food.
I have been in communication with my daughter. She's one of the founding members of COTHIC. By reaching out to her and contacting her, she was able to mobilize, and she and her husband and my grandson drove up from Charlotte with the first load of supplies that we received.
The willingness to share what we needed, and then the awareness of the needs. And so interacting with it in a really different way.
But I always say that in bad, there's good. And I think the good of this has been that people have come together to help each other. People have shown so much love, compassion, from city to city, state to state.
So much support from so many organizations. Maybe the week after the hurricane or the 2 weeks, who would come and bring truckloads and vans and cars and U-Hauls and trailers, and every day, all the day. It was a lot of work. And, we're organizers, so I think we have each other to support each other, but nobody had ever been through anything like this. So I think it was a really big learning experience for us.
Of course, supplies started to come from everywhere. I called Reverend Bynum, there's a truck coming, and he'd go, well, there's a truck coming, and they were coming from North Carolina, Virginia, Washington, because a lot of our churches, AME churches, we're in part of a conference, and that's Washington, Baltimore, North Carolina, all over, started to contact Reverend Bynum. What can we do to help? They called me, what can we do to help? So we were kind of trying to coordinate it. Sometimes the truck showed up and we didn't know it, but it was helpful because people were still bringing things that were needed. And in the process of that, in the block captains going out, they would come back and report to us what was needed or what was happening or who needed what. We even had people who, Reverend Bynum had a medical team to come, nurses, who were able to go out door to door and talk to some people who may have had some health issues. So it was just a matter of everybody coming together and helping in whatever capacity that they could.
And everything just worked the way it's supposed to work that day, because then before we even got our water delivered, a guy with a truck came, and he had water on the back of his truck taken to people's house, but he had containers. So we gave him the containers because we had the containers here for him to do it, to go around the neighborhood. We got water delivered. We had to go pick it up in the church van, and we took all that water and gave everyone a case around the whole entire church community to say, here's bottled water for you to have.
Whether it's, your neighbors or your street, or a bigger area like we have with emails. I think that's the key. And just to have some kind of network in place before something hits, then you can just throw yourself in, and those connections will strengthen and grow as well.
But the other element was just meeting neighbors and meeting people who, just that feeling of knowing there's other people out there and that it could get better.
Continue to help each other.
Yeah.
That's what community is about. Don't have to wait till a storm.
Well, actually,
Just make sure. It's one thing I learned as a pastor, and I've told the church this, and said it's bad. You have neighbors in your community that you have never spoke to. You may drive down the road and say hey and stuff like that, but Helene made you go out and speak, or made them come and speak to you. Let's not wait till the next storm.
yeah.
I mean, everyone knows if a neighbor's hurting. You can sit on people's face when people's hurting. So let's not wait till the next storm. Let's be in tune with our neighbors and say, hey, do you need something? Do you need help? And stuff, or give them resources that they can come over and say, hey, I know exactly where you can go to make sure you get that done. But let's not wait till the next storm. Let's love each other, talk to each other. You might not have a deep relationship, but at least they understand that you acknowledge that they're there.
Yeah.